You're alive. Yeah. I guess I better leave it there. Oh. I am not putting this highlight on either.
Live. Ooh, that look good too. What you doing? Making Kool-Aid. We get in the drink. Got them on thirst. You don't use no damn flour to make no damn Kool-Aid for me. We ain't got no damn sugar. So what else am I use? You use flour for goddamn frying and goddamn baking cakes. Ain't nothing sweet about no goddamn flour. All purpose. What I say? All purpose. Not for no goddamn Kool-Aid. What you doing? Making Kool-Aid. We get in the drink.
He making Kool-Aid with flour. Lord Jesus, too funny. People do anything to go viral. That's the thing. I see two people watching. Can y'all acknowledge who you are? Because I can't see you. How much can y'all see? I could turn this light on a little bit. Tell me who you are. Oof. This light is crazy. This light is bright. This light is too bright. Hey Jason, how are you doing, love? I was knocked out. I had a dream about a bank robber. Let me see what that means when you dream about a bank robber. Dream about a bank robber. Hey D.
According to dreaming and sleeping, if someone in your dream was robbing a bank, then you need to be careful around other people. Someone might be preparing to harm you or do something to you. This person has already planned something and it is probably someone close to you.
Well, I didn't expect that. Y'all heard what he said? Did y'all hear what she said? I had a dream about a robbery and gunshots. I guess a gunshot in the dream. Dream about a robbery.
According to Dream Astro meanings, dreams about robberies or getting robbed often indicate quarrels, conflicts, and other problems. They often indicate that someone actually taking advantage of you or taking credit for your actions.
Dream about a bank robber.
According to Female First, robbing a bank can mean that you are using up too much energy on something or someone because you are running low on your resources. It might be time to try and look after yourself before you go any further and have nothing left to give yourself or anyone else.
Okay. Dream about a bank robber.
According to Female First, robbing a bank can mean that you are using up too much energy on something or someone because you are running low on your resources. It might be time to try and look after yourself before you go any further and have nothing left to give yourself or anyone else.
So it said I need to start looking out for myself and start giving all my energy to other people before I have nothing left. Ooh, that's deep. So what's going on, D and Jason Gamer Channel? How's everybody doing? It is now officially 6:51 in the morning. I can't sleep, so I got up out my bed. I was in the middle of a bank robbery. Well, actually, that's what happened. What had happened was it was I was at a gas station. And at this gas station, somebody came to rob it. And this guy had a machine gun. And he started shooting. And me and some other people ran inside of this. It's like a gas station. So we went in the inside. And we started trying to lock the door. Me, this girl, and this man. And we locked the door. And it's funny because I saw playing this day. And they just started shooting. Like shooting through the good morning, Randy. They started shooting through the glass. And I ran in the inside. I didn't get shot though, and it was weird because I hit a button and it opened the door up and the bank robber came in. Hey, Prudence. So the robber came in and I kept talking to him and I talked him right out the door and I locked the door again and I woke up. I don't know. It's so weird. You know what I learned amongst 1,000 things? There are so many people that are single, not in relationships. There are so many people that don't even want to be in relationships. We decided that we just rather have the sex than the man. It's so sad. When I was talking to this guy, I don't know what it is with men. They always want to talk to me about sex. Sex. Hey, Randy. No, I'm not crying. I just woke up. I just didn't, I just woke up. And that's it. And I was talking to one of my sisters, and the thing is that a lot of men feel like they come to your house and see how nice it is, or they know if you got a car. They want to see if you have enough equity in your life to be with them. They have no car, no place to live, but they're judging you on what you have to have in order to have him. And then if you get him, you get to take care of him, put money in his pocket, and look out for him. Now it's supposed to be in reverse. He's supposed to be doing these things for you, but somewhere along the line, it's been twisted around that you're supposed to do this for him. Y'all know what? The world has changed so much. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I hate the fact we text everything. Hate the fact if I want a job, they text me. They sending me packages with jobs and fill out brochures and never even interviewed me for the job or never even brought me into the job to fill out paperwork. Like, what is going on? Things are just so crazy. Like, it makes no sense to me. The men don't want to take you out. They don't want to take you to the movies. They just want to take you to bed. No one treats you like royalty. They treat you like garbage. The jobs make you go online to see if they send you anything. And then you text messaging them. You're not even calling them on the phone. Like, all this new stuff gotta go. Maybe I'm just too old school, but it's just too old. I don't know. I went downtown to the store and everything in there is just thrown upside down. The energy and everything. It felt like, you know how you have an earthquake or something like a water flood and you go in there and it's all messed up. Hey, Ellie. Ella. I went to the store because I don't talk to people around where I live. So I go to the store and I come back. And the guy just be looking at me because I don't have nothing to say. I don't speak to nobody. I have nothing to say. And the reason why I don't speak to them is because that betrayal. Thank you, Miss White. I look a hot mess to me, but y'all see me worse. But this light is fierce. I don't even care. Psh, psh. Can y'all hear me or am I talking too low? Can y'all hear me? Jehovah is there for. Don't give up. Your work is not over. Thank you, Randy. Oh, y'all can hear me cool. Because I don't feel like hollering. It's late. It is 2:57 in the morning. It's almost 3 o'clock. And I have to honestly say, I really like this pink wig. I like this pink wig. Now, the one thing I do like about this world is that we can wear lashes. Psh. And I guess when you move forward in life, you stop caring what people think and you start living in your truth. And when I say that, that means if you want to look a hot mess, you just look a hot mess. I know y'all was like, well, Raven, you always look a hot mess. Yes, I do. I guess people be like, you don't never speak back. Absolutely not. Guys speak to me on the street. Women speak to me on the street. I don't speak back. I have nothing to say. I've divorced the world. Do y'all know what divorce means? Divorce the world means that I'm no longer. Hey, Victoria, how are you, love? When I say I would divorce the world, that means I'm no longer talking to y'all. I'm not giving you your big opportunity to shoot me down, ask me questions, try to figure me out. I'm not doing that no more. I'm no longer available. Because when I did those things, they was trying to find some way to figure me out. So when you trying to figure me out, that's a negative form. When you don't know me, it's not like, how you doing? That I'm moving. It's like, how are you? So you coming at me on that negative energy. That's not available to you no more. You can talk to me all you want. Matter of fact, you can call me out my name, and I'll stand right there just like this with my earphones in my ear, knowing I can hear you, but acting like I don't hear nothing. Act like I don't hear nothing. I'm watching. I'm washing vegetables to get. All right now, pumpkin soup. That's deep. We got these new people going in the office. They got a lot of cleaning up to do. It's just crazy. Never had pumpkin soup before. So the thing that I have when it comes to men don't want to build. They do not want to build. Hey, salt and pepper. They never had. That's true. But men don't want to build. Do y'all know how many times I've talked to men about building? They don't want to build. And then I'm like, well, maybe it's because of what I am, or maybe it's because of where I'm. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm just not. You start questioning yourself. You're like, maybe I'm just don't got it. What am I doing so wrong? Like, what am I doing so wrong that men don't want me? But then I watch all these channels of these couples and these girls, and even some men got the same story as me. It's not like it's just me. It seems like a lot of people saying the same thing. Like, I listened to this woman. She said, a man will make you think there's something wrong with you. He'll give another woman love, and he won't make you feel like, hey, Terry, how are you, love? He'll make you feel like, yeah, he'll make you feel like you're just not good enough. And it's so weird because a lot of females go through a lot. I was watching this home, and there was one woman up there and stuff, and she still suffered from trauma. I forget what it's called. And she had a boyfriend that beat her up for 4 days and took away to kill her. And she managed to stay. He managed to let her go. He didn't kill her. And this is a black woman, and she's trying to find love, and she never got healed from trauma. So she got trauma, and she's looking for love. And she saw God. No, this is on Oprah Winfrey Network. They put a ring on it or something. Find love, Tommy, Steve Harvey's nephew, Tommy show. So they trying to find love, and a girlfriend. She got beat up by a boyfriend that took her away for 4 days. And then she saw, hey, Evan Moss. Then he took away to kill her. And now she sees men that look familiar to her. And then she's freaking out on men, talking about you're narcissistic. She attacking a man off of something that has nothing to do with him. But she's taking her anger out on him. That has to do with her ex-boyfriend because he reminds her of him. So many women scared to simply be alone. So they're separate. That's true though. But it's not even just the women, right? A lot of men go through the same thing too. It's not just men going through the same. And the pattern that we seem to have is a lot of women who's been hurt never went to healing. And a lot of men who's been hurt just went into hiding. And he starts dogging women. And it's like everybody make other people pay for past pain. Like if a woman or a man hurts you, you make everybody pay in the future for what they did because you never healed. There's a process of healing that you have to go through. That means it takes years. It don't take just a few days or a few weeks. And you move on because it's coming with you. Even Rihanna. A lot of girls are single. And you know what they turn into? Alcohol, wine, staying home. And the one thing that I hate that they're telling women now, which I hate it, she has to become less than to make him feel whole. Oh, she has to stop trying to take the man's role. Or she has to stop showing her masculinity. You're telling a woman to take her, now that she's finally becoming strong, you're telling her she's being too strong. She's saying she don't need a man because she don't. And she has to have that mentality because men keep saying he don't need her. So why do you keep telling a woman that she has to become less than to be with a man when a man already should be built and strong when he comes to her without being narcissistic? Thank you, Tarek. I wish you'd have put it in my PayPal instead on here. But let me put my PayPal up here, y'all, because I don't want y'all to give me YouTube. Sure. But that's the thing. And we're all got hidden pain and stuff that we're going through. And due to the fact that we all have pain, it's so sad because when I talk to men, their story be our story. Here go my cash app right here, y'all. Y'all want to donate to me? There it is right there. $1, $7, whatever. Love you too. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Tarek. I'm here. Men don't want. They don't. But the thing about it when it comes to men is that they wounded. I got this. Let me tell you. I'm gonna share something with y'all. I met this guy when I was working in New York at the bar. He spotted me from the bar. He come inside. We started talking. Conversation was beautiful. Everything was perfect. Then we talked and stuff. He ended up going somewhere, which I don't know he went. But he left his music in a book at the bar. So instead of me leaving at the bar, I took it home with me. So I took it home with me. Come to find out, he lives 2 blocks away from me. He lives literally 2 blocks from my house. So he was like, I want to come get my stuff. Most men just wanna. That's true. And for us, it is hard for God to say. That's true. But the thing about it, Tarek, it's not just us. They do it to women too. And also they do it to big women. They do it to women that are tall. There are girls out here that are tall that's going through the same thing we're going through. If you're a girl and you're heavy set, and if you're a girl that is super tall, there's stories out, not all and not everybody. But the thing about it, the light skin, dark skin. Look, okay, let me stay focused. So anyway, so the dude said, since we live, hey, Kermit. So the dude, since we live too close, he decided that he didn't want to be with me because I lived too close to him. And he said he's scared of people running his mouth about us. Now, remind you, he wanted to be with me, but then when he thought what other people would say about him being with me, which means they didn't even know me at the time, he said that he couldn't be with me. So bring his music and his book, and he gone. Fine. You don't want me. Guess what? You ain't the fourth or 50,000th person that's rejected me. Now, remind you, this man is less than when it comes to me. But me being the kind of person I am, I'm like, listen, I'll help you get up on your feet. I will help you. In return, all I'm asking you to do is just be loyal. But he couldn't do that. The world was more important than me. Fine. Gave him his stuff. Went on the left. I saw him again. He out there doing other things now. When I tell you, I watched this brother do just like this. He went straight down. I ran into him a couple days ago. When I tell you, he looked just like a bum on the street. He looked like a straight up bum. And I'm like, you didn't want to build it. Listen, life is short. Life is short, and then you reincarnate to come back. But due to the fact that you have had blessings set in front of you, you blocked it. You picked the world over your out. You had an out, but you stuck with the world. And now you're only going down. You on drugs, your skin look bad, you look bad, look, you don't cause something, a disease. You take them that don't care nothing about you versus moving on with your life and building and growing and making things positive happen. You don't want that life. He done been in jail. He done did all this other stuff. And this world don't give nothing about him. They don't care nothing about him. Nothing. So now you'd rather pick the scraps from the garbage can and live your life than be happy and build and make money. Get your car, get you a house, get better clothes. You'd rather not have that, but be on the street with nowhere to live, looking like a bum and nothing in your pocket. A world that don't care nothing about you. You gave that all up. Okay. So that's where he sits. Exactly, Johnson. And the thing is, we don't have to help them at all. And we take out the kindness of our heart to try to build a man. But what I learned to start saying to myself, when a man rejects me, you know what I'd say to myself now? I say to myself, God saw something more to come that wasn't in my favor. So God blocked it. I may not understand why this person was removed, but it was more that I didn't know about this person. This person, that my spirit was going to be darkened. So even though I may have wanted to help, sometimes people can't have my help. They have to be already nurtured from within before they come to me, or they come to you. So if you can't understand why they're being removed, it's because their spirit wasn't right with you. It wasn't lined up. What they were going to bring to you was going to bring you all the way down. It wasn't going to help you. Ooh. That's true, Tarot. We have so much to offer. And if no man wants to value and scared what people are going to say, move on. Absolutely right, Tarot. You're absolutely right. He didn't see his, but exactly, Randy. He didn't care. And that's the thing about men. Like, they will choose the world. And it's the weird thing. I think somebody said this before. when they finally wake up, they are old, they're wrinkled up, all out of shape, look a hot mess. But they figured it out now. Nobody wants you now. Nobody wants you now. Now the roles are reversed. Because now nobody really wants to be with you. Then you want somebody beautiful. They don't want you. I mean, there's always somebody gonna want them. That's the one thing about a man. He could look a hot mess, and some girl will be with him. You know. But the girl has to be on 10 in order to get a man. And then on top of that, she has to be above 10 in order to keep him. And then he ain't even close to a 6. He less than a 2, but he act like he a 40. And you looking at him like, yo, have you been introduced to the mirror? Like you giving all this energy like you are a magazine proof, and you was like lower than the dough. You know, you look so ugly. You make females look better than dealing within you. You make me want to change gender and find me a female. That's how bad you look. But in your mind, you thinking that you just got no money, no looks, impotent because you're smoking so much of that drug that you no longer get erect. But you want somebody to serve you as a king when you're taking hormones, in my mind, to become a queen. Because you don't get erect no more. It's always down. Why is it always down? And that's the thing about it. It's like, come on. What are you bringing to me? And that's what I said before. I divorced the world because I'm like, no. That's it. But see, you know what, White? If you beat a woman down so bad, she will accept anything. She will accept anything. And men know that. They just start beating them, mentally beating them. And it's working on you. And this is the thing I said before. When a man beat you down so bad mentally, you start believing there's something wrong with you. Did anybody show up? Your pickings are like, okay, I'll just see what happens with you. I'll see what happens with you. You ain't attracted to them. They're not the height that you want. There's so many different things about them. And then on top of that, they are Raven, do you top? Absolutely not. Right. And the thing about it is, it's crazy. It's crazy how they care about someone else's opinion that doesn't pay them, feed them. That's true, Taryn. And that's where they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. But I always said, it's an old saying, just because I'm down now, don't mean I'm gonna be down always. Just because I'm down now, don't mean I'm gonna be down always. And the thing about it is like, exactly, Tarek. I mean, yeah. Just because I'm down now, don't mean I'm always. I don't. If I'm gonna tell y'all like this, if I'm the top in the relationship, there will be no makeup. There will be no dressing up. There will be none of those things. Those things are not privilege to you. Those things for me is for a man that makes me feel like a woman. If I'm on top of you in the bed, then you're the cunt. That means I want you to look good for me. Because at the end of the day, you don't realize you're in interview mode. When I become the aggressor in the bed and I make you feel like a woman, I'm now the one that's going to cheat on you. Because I didn't sign up for half of a man. I signed up for all of the men. Now, if you're the kind of man that's giving me everything I want, I'm still not dressing up for you. Now, there's some girls out here that don't mind. She'll dress up for you, look pretty, and service you and give you what you need sexually. Because she's giving you what you need because she feel like you'll get it from somebody else. My thing is, I open the door so you can go get it from somebody else. I'm not doing it. The only way I'll top a man if it's personal. And when I say it's personal, it's because I'm on some revenge stuff. I'm about to do some revenge. So I want to break his spirit a little bit. And once I do it, I'm throwing him out the door. That's it. Hey, Peter. That's my revenge. They call it topping. I call it my revenge stick. It's a revenge stick. So when I finally talk him into let me do it, he's out the door. I'm getting rid of you. I've done it. I hate to say it, but I've done it tons of times. I'll do it to him and turn him out. They'll get mad. They'll get mad, but then they'll call me back up and ask me to do it again. I don't do that. I've done that to men before. They got mad at me before behind it. Hey, amen. All we can do, sister, is try our best to keep going in the world and keep our heads high. That's true. Hey, Cotton. That's the thing about it, but Tarek, whenever it becomes too overwhelming, you know what you got to do? Step away. Don't take phone calls. Stay away from social media. You have to step away because you got to preserve your mental. Because when all the smoke clears, you got to be, oh God, the ghosts are coming in the room. Lord, the dead people are coming in the room. What time is it? It's 3:30. Here they come. Oh God, here they come in the room. Y'all don't see him, but here they come. Oh God, here they come in the room. And that's the thing. That's true, Johnson. I think about that all the time. I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. I'm like, if I'm going to be treated like a whore, I might as well financially benefit from it. I might as well benefit from it because you don't want me. This guy hit me up yesterday. I want to come see you. I find myself asking men now, am I your first? That's all I ask them. Am I your first? And they're like, yeah. Terry, doing it is, it's not easy. Being trans is not easy. That's why I detransition. I started weeks ago. I'm buying some men. Okay. But see, that's the thing about detransitioning. And it's funny, I'm glad you brought that up. This is the thing about detransitioning. All you doing is taking the clothes off. You're still you. All the thoughts that you have in your mind is still coming with you. You could take all the clothes off, you could take the hair off, you could take the boobies off, but you're still coming with you. You're still coming with you. You would have to do a full-blown change. But I get it, because when you had enough, I understand. Enough is enough. But I think that's when it comes to beat down. I be thinking about different things too like that. But the thing about it is, where am I going to go? I'm still going to go back to men. To me, detransitioning could go a lot of ways. It don't have to just be one way, but everybody goes differently. But I think a lot of times when people detransition, it's because abuse has become so overwhelming. Tarek, I'm happy for you. Decision sometimes is not being trans, and I hope that you become much better, happy who you are. I started HRT before I was 16. Now I'm 19. See, you're still young, and I can't live like that anymore. I can't find a job. See, this is the beatdown. I can't find love. That's why I'm detrans. See, That's what I just said. It's the beat down. You've been beat down mentally. See, you just leaving. You leaving because of society, but you still coming back with your same feeling. That's what all I was saying. You still coming with your same feeling. You can't hide from you. You just gotta become harder and fight back. You gotta fight back. But if that's what you want to do, I'm all for it. If that's how you feel, go for it. Go for it. I don't stand in anybody's way. If you like it, I love it. But I always say when you do transition, you have to make sure that it ain't for society to beat down. Cause even when you're straight, you still gonna get beat down. Even if you're a woman, you're gonna get beat down. Even if you're a man, you're gonna get beat down. You're gonna get beat down. You could be a cis woman that date men. You're gonna get beat down. I respect people that detransition, but you need to not worry about what people say. Stay right back. It takes a lot to detransition, but you have to understand the mentality of what's happened to them. It is a beatdown. I believe the final shutdown for our freedoms are coming soon for us to spring. Hey, Davis. Not change topic, man. As yesterday, sorry. I don't know who you're talking to, Randy. You talking to me? That's the beatdown. Please, it is what it is. You only regret those trash you put your face. Don't fool the young girls. Huh? Please, it is what is. Please, it is what is you. Only regret those trash you put in your face. Don't fool this young girl. I don't even know who's that directed to. I'm lost. Kim, I don't know what that means. Because you use the word trick, and that's questionable to me. Well, unless I read it wrong. I probably did. Anyway, but let's say whatever you want to do, I'm supporting you. I don't care. If you like it, I love it. Go for it. Everything ain't for everybody. You know, I don't knock anything anybody want to do. But my whole thing is to make sure it's what you want. Hey, Venus, how are you, love? Don't let society's going to be mean to you, baby. Society's going to be, it's not even an LGBT thing. Society's just mean. Hey, love. Portland. Hey, Elizabeth. Society's just mean. Like, even though you could do what you want, society's mean. And no matter what you do, you still can't leave you. The thing about it is, when I became in my truth, I tell y'all different things I had to go to in order for me to stand in front of you right now and sit. I told you what I had to do, and I became stronger. And it's not an LGBT thing; it is a person thing. If you're a cisgender woman or a cisgender man or a two-spirit woman or a two-spirit man or a gay man or a gay woman, you are going to be attacked by society, jobs. It's going to happen. It's not because you're two-spirit. This is how this world is messed. This world is messed up. It's not personal. It's how this world is. That's when you have to separate yourself and build up that mind. Because once you build it up, once you build that machine up strong, you're ready for anything, anybody come. And when they start doing things you don't like, you dismiss them. I feel like the nicer you are, the meaner society. That's true love. That's why you have to separate yourself from them. You have to start doing interviews on friends. You have to do interviews on men. You have to do interviews on anybody, family. If they don't accept you, they gotta go. It's a mean world. I mean, people are really mean. It's not because of what you are. It's just this world is mean. I've never needed a relationship to feel whole, right? Why? I feel like not everything has final. Not family, children to fill the place. Why not be okay with being celibate, trans, or find what you want? That's true, right? Maybe because I'm black. Using the black card. Not going there. I don't trust you. Who is Kim? Kim, what are you talking about? God, here we go. I understand people are evil and will tear you apart, but at the end of the day, there's they're not happy. That's true, Terry. They're not happy. If you're a female and you got your own business and you are working to do greater things, they call you a B. Who did you sleep with to get there? All guys be like, already had her. This is how this world is. That's why you have to protect your spirit. Hey, Miss Fern. Hey, Miss Fern, how are you, love? How's everything going with you? And you know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. That's why we talk about a lot of time. Yes, Elizabeth. And we all have our testimonies of people attacking us. We've had our testimonies of people attacking us with the laying in the bed next to us. Our family. This world is just mean. That's why you have to step away from them. You have to preserve your mental. And you have to find people who vibe with you. You have to start the interview. I call it the interview process. You have to interview people. And when people got negative comments to say, they gotta go. I don't care how much you love them, how they make you laugh. When they not for you, they gotta go. There's one thing I've been working on, eliminating negative. You gotta let them go. And I hate it too. I don't want to let certain people I really like, but I'm like, you gotta go. Excuse me to the death, even though you know, these men can be treacherous. Exactly, White. Exactly my point. You have to let go. You have to. Some people you don't want to let go because like they make me laugh. They're funny, but they're not for me. Like they don't got good. They don't. When they think about me, it's not positive. I got to let you go. You're gonna be hard to let go. 'Cause I really like you, but I got to pick me. I got to choose me first. I got to let you go, and you got to. It's gonna be some people that you really like that made you laugh. They gotta go. They're not for you, and they keep showing the subliminals that letting you know they're not for you. Kim, the devil is in charge. Need the sad and negative energy in there. That's true. In order to make it grow, Dave, it's so true. Bad people are also needed. They teach us a lot and make us better human. They're not needed. They're just aware. They make you aware they're not needed. Because we're already aware of it. But I can understand what you're saying. You're saying without good, there's bad. I understand you saying there's a balance. But the thing about it is, do you take that bad with you when they come into your life? And if it's like a magnet, does you let it stick to you? Or do you recognize it and throw it away? Or do you bring it with you? So you have to understand how you move with it. People say the 5 people you spend the most time with determine parts of your life. I can believe that, Elizabeth. There's a difference perspective. That's very different, love. But the thing about it is, when they show you bad, do you take the bad with you? Because a lot of times people could say bad things, but are you transferring that energy to you, letting it stick to you? Somebody could show you something bad and it just be bad. But if they say something bad to you about you, do you bring that energy with you? And when they're gone, you thinking what they said was true. You have to be careful. Love this topic. I seem to can't help myself. I reach back and try to help another, but the wrong people attached to me. I found myself running for mine. That's when you gotta go. That's why I call it the interview process. Everybody can't come with you. Bad people are useless if they are holding you back from. That's true, love. They invade this planet. They fear. That's right, Davis. Yes, we have learned from people mistake, true, but that's why we go through bad things ourselves to actually experience it and learn from it. That's true. Whatever don't kill you, make you stronger. But the thing about it is, if it make you stronger, do you bring those bad thoughts with you? You have to. You. Have, it's one thing about showing you bad, but do you take that bad energy and transfer it in your spirit? Because it's one thing about seeing it, but then you start doing things that make you kind of believe what they said is true, is manifesting in your mind. So even though they showed you something, you're supposed to leave. But when you sit back and try to figure it out with them, is when you start kind of messing yourself up. I find myself learning the same test, which is wrong with me. I find myself learning the same test, what is wrong with me. Because you haven't broken the cycle. When you realize what they've done, 'cause that's my problem too. When you realize what they've done, we're supposed to lead them. We're supposed to lead them, Miss Vern. We're supposed to lead them. When they show us, supposed to go. We sit back and give them a chance. Well, maybe we start questioning ourselves. They already showed us. So we sit there in it. We to pass the test, they gotta go. And when they show up again, they gotta go. Okay, then we move to the next level. When we try to understand where they're coming from, is where we lose. My sister was such a people person, always gave her last to anyone. She would do anything for a man, but on her deathbed, no one was there but the ones that had loved her along unnoticed. That's how it go, White. That's why you have to be careful who surrounds you. Sad but so true. Oh, you're right. I haven't broken the cycle in my life. So you're right. I must. In order to move to the next level, Miss Fern, you have to get rid of them, right? I got that problem too. Oh my God, Miss Fern, I got that problem. I would sit back and knowing you're not right for my spirit saying you got, and I said, well, let me just, maybe they've been through something. Now I'm becoming a lawyer to their abuse to me. Now I'm helping them abuse me. Now I already seen what they are. Like, well, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Then I said, well, maybe my past. Now I'm rectifying what they're doing, which give them a pass to come back in and do more. I do spiritual work, tarot readings, and spiritual cleansing, etc. And I see all kinds of clients that are broken. That's so true, Terry. They put in the movies, we literally are fighting vampires, demons, goblins, and okay, that's deep. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't see. Spent 12 years loving someone that wasn't for me or cared for me at all. He's somewhere living his life and moved on, and I'm still. That's the thing, Elizabeth, because you were supposed to get rid of him as soon as he showed up. When he showed up, you supposed to go, and we stayed here. And guess what we do? But I'm gonna tell you something else we do. We look for our parents in these men or women, and we find them. Whether we had abusive parents, hurtful parents, we look for them because we're familiar with that, and what our parents done to us, we already know how to deal with it. So it's not that bad, and it's really that bad. Miss Vern, I adopted a child from birth 15 years ago. I have been helping his mom low and hold, and she called tonight, want me to come for the holiday. She mean us no good. She wants to come see what she can get. See, that's the thing about it, Miss Vern. You have to make yourself unavailable. Something comes up. Your spirit warns you. Don't sit in situations to play with your spirit, because then it weakens your spirit. That becomes more abusive. You have to save yourself. Sometimes you have to leave people alone. You don't want to, but it's the truth. Unfortunately, I don't even trust love. I don't even not to family, friends, men, especially my ex was extremely abusive. After him, I was afraid. Me too. Love, those are my words. I don't trust me with men. I feel like there's a man that's a bad man. I could find him. I'm there with you. David, yes. I think you mean karma. David, yes, very true. I believe in angels and demons. They exist 100%. Okay. We have nothing else to give or take. My son has revealed how he feels about her the first time. I was like, oh, that's true. His spirit. She's not right. Her spirit ain't right yet. And if your spirit's saying no, you got to do the truth. I'm sorry. It may not be what you want to do, but you got to put yourself first. It's a lot of people we got to leave behind. We don't want to, no, because they make us laugh. They funny, but they got to go. My third eye is open. A lot of these people are not people at all. They are barking in a human's body. That's true, David. Yes, my spirit is a hot. That's true. My third eye is. My third eye warns. Yes, true, David. Yes, I've got red flags, warning. It leeches all around. Yeah, that's true. The warning sign be there. But we start being a lawyer to we're their lawyer. So now we become lawyers to them. We're gonna help them abuse us. It makes no sense. And when they finally use us up so bad and everything about us is drawn out, they leave us. And then we're like, wow. And they moved on. They don't even care they hurt us. They don't even care it's a joke to them. They laugh at us and everything. We put everything out there and we got thrown away like garbage. The same things they did to us. If we did it to them, they wouldn't allow it. I don't believe that humans are parasites. It is negative demons, forces, and energies that cause us to do bad things. Okay. So you guys continue to either stay or fall for people that's bad for you. You need to look at yourself. It's easy to say that, Ross, but the thing about it, which is I agree with you, but the thing about it is you just can't walk away from people like people think. When you develop a relationship and become bonded, it is hard to break the bond once a person shows up. We could always say, well, you spilled the water on the floor, just get a mop and clean it up. It just don't quite go that way sometimes. Sometimes you don't have a mop to clean it up. It's a process. I cut people completely off. No warnings. I'm trying to get there with you, White. No holiday dinners. I don't care. You're right, White. I'm trying to get there with you. I'm with you. I'm trying to get there. I'm so tired of these takers, and that's true, Professor. I'm so tired of these takers. It's like a light. It is on my head. Turn it off. You're right. We help people use us. Yeah, we help them to hurt us. You think they don't know? You think they don't know our heart? We already been tested before they showed up. We've been tested. That's why we easy targets to be hurt. They did little mean things to us, and we didn't react the way they would have reacted. It's like, oh, you're a good person. I could dog you. They say it's my heart. I'm an Aquarius, and it shows. Yeah, you have to. You have to get rid of people that hurt you. It hurts because you really like some of them, but you gotta do it. You gotta just like, even if you gotta block them and don't answer phone calls, you have to. A lot of times we see warning signs, but our feelings cloud our better judgment. We tell ourselves, oh, it can't put up with this, but we bite off more than we can. That's the thing about it, love. We justify their pain for hurting us. We be like, oh, maybe they've been through, or we can help them, and you can't. Get some Scorpio in your chart. Yeah, but Alexa, I know a lot of Scorpios. I really don't want to make this a sign thing, but I get what you're saying because every sign is not perfect. I'm a Gemini, and I've been around Geminis that I would tell y'all to run. I've been around Geminis that's straight from. I would tell y'all to run like crazy because I met some. I was like, oh, So every sign got different. They do different things. Yes, we the people we help and love most. That's true. Exactly. I try to cut people off cold turkey, but something inside of me hug. It's not. Yeah, Miss Vern, because you're looking for the greater good. You start figuring what they've been through. Do you think about what you've been through? Do you think about give them a chance? You start doing this whole lawyer against you without even knowing. True to blacks. Yeah, true. Block season. It is holiday. I'm excited and ready, but I ask myself why, just why. That's true, Miss Vern. It's the whys because you haven't learned the lesson. In order to get the blessing, you have to learn the lesson. When they show you who they are, you got to let them go. I'm sorry I had to sort out the heater. Dark Phoenix again. Sorry I had to sort out your heater, Dark Phoenix again. I don't understand the Dark Phoenix thing. Oh yeah, Geminis are the devil. I'm a Gemini, not all Geminis. See, that's the thing. I don't want us to start saying that everybody's, you know what I mean? We have to, every sign is different. I'm telling you. We have to do we have to do interview basis. We have to. Um love you, Raven. I love you more. Are you leaving? All right, Tara. Love you, Raven. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later, girls. Oh, which one? It's 3:45 a.m. here. Tara, it's 3:45 in the morning. But okay, good morning. Or should I say good day. Be safe. Sleep well. Good thoughts. Have a good night. And thank you, love. And be safe. You know, it is a process, but it's a lot of people that's having that problem. I'm one to have it. I will forgive people who hurt me, and I know they hurt me. I will block them and unblock them. I know they hurt me, and I forgive them. I will forgive people who hurt me, knowing I shouldn't be doing it. And I've done it tons of times. I had to get to the point that I have to literally buy a new phone and then give them a number to all new people. That's what I have to do because I'm going to forgive them. I've taken people off my phone. I deleted their phone numbers, and I said to myself, when a phone call comes in, I can recognize the number. I don't answer it. I delete it because I don't want to find out if it's somebody I dealt with in the past or somebody who hurt me. I have to save myself. Yeah, I'm up here. Yeah, I'm up. I'm clean, the entire house, getting ready, but for what? Just what? It's the thing about it, you have to change. But Miss Vern, it is a pandemic, so it's a lot going on in the universe. We're in a very dark space. Even though we're living in the human space, it's still dark. The world is dark. It's hard because I hate having tension with people. I hate cutting people off. Aches my spirit. Okay, it's hard because I hate having tension with people. I hate cutting people off. Yeah, I don't want to cut them off, love, either, but it comes a time where you have to choose yourself. Because mentally, if you have a stroke or a heart attack, they don't care. Now you sit up here, can't move, and this person looking at you, smiling. Before it get that deep, I get that. I forget people who hurt me, use me, dog. That's true, Ms. That's why I said I'm a dialysis patient. Yes. And that's the thing, Ms. Vern. You have to save you. You have to get rid of people. What I do is I delete the number. If a number shows up on my phone, I don't remember, I know it is. I delete them and I get rid of them because I don't want to recognize the number. And if they call me, I don't answer. I don't. The planet is transforming literally. The second sun will activate. It's true. I have that problem. I forgive people a lot. And I'm always fighting with myself with that. Like, if you hurt me, I'll forgive you. If you do this to me, I'll forgive you. But people who hurt people, they already know how you work. That's why you're targets. That's why y'all get hurt. Or should I say we get hurt. They already know we get hurt. They know we got a good heart, which means that it's easy to hurt us. And it's also easy to come back after hurting us. Anyone not in high vibration is high frequency, and high energy will not be allowed to be here. Okay, Davis. All right. They showing me no mercy, not even during this pandemic. I moved this place 6 months ago. My fantasy got jealous, but no. But months to eviction means that there's something in the house. Exactly. But Vern, you know what you could do? You could always call the city hall, and they can't do that from what I was told. Honestly, I believe a lot of these nasty people are honestly jealous of me. I don't. I DM you on IG. I love you, baby. And oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Martin. I had a vision. America will be destroyed. America already destroyed Davis. We're trying to rebuild it. It's already. Hey, Devo. Devo. The people you think want to hurt you will kill you. Exactly, Miss Vern. But the thing about it is, you have to divorce the world. You have to get selfish. You have to. And the pattern is, you got to raise people out your phone. You got to save you from yourself. You got to save you from yourself. So you got to watch what you do and save yourself. I mean, you got to delete people. You got to divorce people. You got to cut people off. You got to find things that you do to go back to them. You have to cut it all out. Delete, erase. Delete, erase. Get the name, delete. You got to save yourself. You got to save you from yourself. That's sad. I want to be there. I know I need a backup plan for my plan B. You got to be. You have to. That's what I do. I started, when I told y'all I divorced the world, I literally divorced the world. I cut them off. People come up to me all the time. Excuse me, could you tell me where so-and-so at? Excuse me, could you tell me this? I walk away. I have nothing to say. Because when you had me happy, smiling, up and trying to do everything for y'all, y'all took me straight down. Dogged me, smiled in my face. Everything, and I'm thinking, I got a friend, and I was never your friend. You had a personal vendetta against me. And when you showed up, I presented love, and you presented vindictive behavior on a person. I don't even know who you are. But you have a problem with my existence, and I'm dealing with you on a friendly love basis, and you dealing with me on an interview basis. Like, who are you? But you used to smile to win me over, to pull me in, to try to destroy me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get mad at you because I'm making myself available to be heard. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself available for me. I'm going to create a whole circle around me. And I'm not going to allow you in my circle. I'm not going to allow you in this circle. So you can call me out my name because you're supposed to be in this certain position. Why are you calling me out my name? Why are you talking about me like a dog? Hey, love, hi, Tita. When you talking about me like a dog, I need you in a certain circle. I don't need you in my circle talking about me like a dog. I need you out my circle because this way you're supposed to be talking about me, but you're in my circle underneath the sign of friend and family, and you're betraying me. So I cut that all off. I hadn't smiled, fixed up for weeks. I gave my happy away. We're fighting for myself. Yeah. Your happy is always sitting there, Miss Fern. It's always sitting there. It didn't go away. It's sitting there. It's just waiting for you to get rid of the garbage. And it's easy. It's more easy. Getting rid of people is more easier than you think. It's more easier. You just got to separate the people from your heart. And that means you have to accept the truth. The truth hurts. So many people I didn't want to get rid of. So many people I want to keep. I had to go. So many men have lied to me. I want to marry you. I want to be with you. I want to build with you. You everything I want. It was all a trick. So now I'm bonded with the enemy. I'm thinking you all for me. I'm thinking you all. I'm thinking I love you too. I'm thinking you all for me. I'm thinking you got my back. And it was all a trick. Now here it is. I'm bonded with somebody who never wanted me. And I'm sitting up here saying, well, damn, what did I do wrong? Their intentions was never what they told me. It was a trick. They got what they wanted. When they fulfilled their needs, they're gone. And I'm like, well, what did I do wrong? Did the light hit me a certain way? Did I not look right? And now I'm questioning me. That was not why they was there. It was a trick. Now you got to fix why you allowed this trick to sit in your life. You have to do research on yourself and ask yourself, when are you going to allow people to not have this position or access to you? You're a gift to these people. Stop letting them be a gift to you. What's crazy is that after these people going through you and put them in the wind, it feels like they keep trying to come back. Of course, because you know what they're trying to do, love? They backtrack it because everybody else that they messed over was waiting for them and they couldn't come back. So it's like, oh, whoa, oh, they ready for me. Oh, let me go back to this person because I still could finish dogging them. And when I finish, I can meet somebody, so that the other people aren't going to cut them off. So they figuring out how much they got hope with you. If you cut them off too, they have nowhere to go. That's when they start doing this. They start going down. Amen, Elizabeth. I'm there with you. Baby, they split quicker than that. Albert, baby girl, don't let people get to you. You're a beautiful person. Nashville. Hey, Nashville. How are you, Albert? Davis, they will not be here. They're parasites, especially when you no longer have the money. That's true, Elizabeth. But people act so wishy-washy. That's why I'm saying you have to do an interview process. I'm telling you. Did the spirit lead? No, it's still here. The chat is on fire. It's almost 4. Yeah. It's almost 4. They're still here. These people are like parasites. They're using humans for. The thing is, they attract to your light. I tell y'all this all the time. They're like piranhas. They see the meat and they just start eating at you. You gotta knock them off. And I understand we don't want people to go. I don't want some people to go. But you gotta do it. That's why I'm giving you things you gotta do. It's easy to say do it, but what do I gotta do? I still get pop-up calls from Facebook from Instagram. Me too, White. I get the same thing. But you gotta separate yourself. Exactly, Davis. You have to interview everybody. You have to. And anything that make you go, they gotta go. There will be no justifying pain. We will not justify pain. Stop being the lawyers to the ones that's killing your spirit. You're helping them kill you. We don't justify pain. You don't allow anybody into your life until you are strong to deal with the negative. So when it shows up, at that point, you gotta go. And don't second guess your decision on letting people go. That's true, David. Yes, we see the good. We see the God has done for me and thinking I've got. And I don't. Yeah, because if this is the thing, Miss Fern, You got it. But this is the thing. Think about this, Miss Fern. If a killer comes into your house and somebody, I'll say me, and I fight the killer for you, and I'm fighting him and I'm fighting him and I got him out your house, and he was coming to harm you, but I got him for you and I beat the hell out of him, and I leave, and then you brought him back in the house. I'm like, what are you doing? I just went rounds. I'm bleeding. I'm scarred up. I fought this man for you, and you got him sitting right back in here. What do you think he's going to do to you when I leave? So you have to look at it as if it's a do or death type of thing. It's either them or you. You got to choose you. But you have to create absence. Exactly. I've been justifying the behavior. You have to create absence. You have to not be available. You have to stop being available for pain. Because you make yourself available. Pain don't work unless you're being available for it. Just like a fist fight. A fist fight don't work unless you're available for the fight. So, everybody hit the thumbs up. But the thing about it is you have to make yourself unavailable. Whether you start reading books, whether you start doing your hair, whether you start finding other things, Pinterest, looking at people's hair, looking at clothes, you have to make that space available for other things. Instead of start making that space available for that person or people or family. I feel I had to let the world go. People are very, that's so true, Albert. You got to. Let me tell you something. It is nothing like having a stroke or heart attack and no one is there to help you. There's no one there. When you get these warning signs, that's when the doctor told me I'm about to have a stroke, when I had a mild stroke, and if I have another one, that I may die, it changed my way of thinking. When I found these things, I was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute now. If I have a stroke and I end up dying, that's fine. Let me just die. But I have a stroke and still come back, and I'm messed up, and I need people to help me, and I know I ain't got to No. Before I get there, no. I got to fight for me now. And Ms. Vern, you're going through something, and you got to fight for you. There are my pickings out. There aren't any pickings out there for young ladies that are. There are a lot of pickings out there, white, but the problem is that we want the fix. You have to do interviews. And unfortunately, when you're doing these interviews, you got to be adamant about these interviews. When they do something that bothers you, they got to go. You have to let people go. We keep making up excuses I'm making up excuse to hurt me. I'm gonna buy you the gun to shoot me with it. That's not love. You have to deal with people for who they are and not what you want them to be. And that's the thing. You have to stop being a lawyer to the ones that's destroying you. Because at the end of the day, your death is vital. And getting sick and stuff like that, and they don't care about you, and they laughing and stuff. No. I'm overlooked mine. And friends of warning, I knew they had to go. This true. You have to let them go. You have to delete them out your phone. 1, you have to block their number. 2, you have to stop communication. 3, you have to stay away from things they're going to be at. 4, you have to start finding things that you like to do. 5, you have to find books, movies, TV shows, meditation, prayer, playing gospel music. Find a prayer that you can listen to on YouTube and have a prayer. They got prayer for this, prayer for that. You can have somebody on YouTube and pray with them, with you, silently. There's prayer videos up here on YouTube. That's like, I want to pray for this. I want to pray for America. And they will pray with you. And you could hit the prayer and y'all could be here praying together. You and this person, which you don't know, but you could say a whole lot of things. And you could pray with them. And the whole thing is with them too. Because sometimes people don't pray long when it's just them. Find a prayer where it's long, and you can do that long prayer with them, and do not stop that prayer until that prayer is over. Cut your phone off, cut everything off, and you pray with them. And you pray, well, they be praying for one thing, you be praying for something whole totally different. They get praying for money, you be like, I want this, I want to pray for this, Lord, and this, and you don't cut it off until that prayer is over. And every day you do this prayer. 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, you do that prayer, and you pray, for your, this is prayer for strength. And anything they say, like the blood of Jesus, whatever case it be, whatever you believe in, Buddha, whatever case it be, and you just do this prayer, and you build your spirit up. And every day you build it up, it's going to get stronger, it's going to get nurtured, your spirit going to nurture. And guess what you're going to do? You can become unavailable. I had to become unavailable. And through prayer, I became stronger. You have to. A sign that I never paid attention to was complacency. It's often mistaken with big back, but men like to seem like they could kill us. That's true. And let's talk about the big elephant in the room. A man will use his penis to beat you down. He will use that penis to beat you down mentally. Because he'll do stuff to your body so good that even though he treats you bad, the sex is so great, you'll stay. Knowing you ain't supposed to be there. But the sex be so crazy that you'll stay there anyway. You're like, okay, well, I'll just make him the jump off. But he's not the jump off because your heart is really with him. Exactly. But your heart is with him. And he knows it. He knows what he's doing. He already know how you work. This is a segment on society where people find partners and great marriages and have stable relationships, type of people that live in small towns. But love is everywhere, Elizabeth. The problem is we as humans are also broken angels flying on broken wings. So when someone do show up, a lot of times they're not in the body that we want, or they're not in the image we want. So we kind of like, okay, well, send me somebody else. I don't want this one. And that could be the one for you. I'll say it again, Libras and high vibration Cancers are the only people on the planet who rely your energy, who relay. I don't know, Alexa. I dealt with the Libra, and that Libra cheated on me with 5 different people. I mean, I took him from homeless to here, and child, I don't want to say too much because he might be on this page. But it depends. I'm a Gemini. I've been with Geminis, and I'm gonna tell you something. They are so, not all of them, of course. Big liars, up to something sneaky. And you got the good ones too. They're good. You have the good ones. It's not set in stone, but I dealt with a few. And one thing I did notice about Gemini, they big liars. Like they lie about everything. Not all of them, but you got some good ones. And I know within y'all, everybody who are certain races, y'all know y'all talk to people like y'all race, and y'all know y'all didn't get along with them either. And they're the same race as you. Like, we don't even get along. You just my race. I don't understand. Not my race, my horoscope sign. And you meet people that's your horoscope sign. Be like, we don't get along. Like, I don't know how you this sign, because we don't get along. Like, I don't like you. You're a nice person, but I literally on both sides. I have a son 23 and 26, working man with 2 no kids. I'm scared to death of some of these women out here. They only want money. That's true, White. That's true. But see, the reason why a lot of girls just want money, because men treat them like whores. And they figure, since I'm going to be treated like a whore, I must get paid like one. Unfortunately, a lot of men are going to pay for past men's behavior. We definitely transfer energy to the wrong people, especially if you've been hurt bad enough. You're like, okay, fine. Y'all done beat me down. All right, fine, it's on. Because that's me. I've been that person. I ain't going to lie. I'm like, well, since you dogging me, then I might as well get some money from it. Because I'm like, well, then you ain't staying anyway. I'm getting, I have turned my back on men. I'm a Gemini and I have a good heart. Yeah. But would you date another, but have you ever dated a Gemini, Peter? It's been, you gotta be one step above them. Your brain comes first, emotion. Yeah, but even when you try to be one step above them, you don't really know though. Because some things could be going right through a certain way and it really ain't that way. So, but I'm like this now. I'm not perfect. I fall down more than most. But when you show me who you are, even if I may like you or love you, I gotta go. I got some men that I really love. I had to get rid of them. I really loved them, but they kept showing me they didn't love me the same way. They was like, I'm gonna get there with you. They wasn't gonna get there with me. They just wanted to keep my presence there with them, but they were never gonna get there with me. And I kept asking them, why can't you stand in your truth and be with me? Oh, I'm trying to get there with you. I'm trying. It's just really hard for me. It's really hard for me. Now I have to question myself. Why am I asking this person to love me? Because that's what I'm asking them. Because if they love me, it wouldn't be a conversation piece. So I'm asking them to love me. Why can't you just love me? Because they don't. They don't. But they say they do, but they actually keep showing they don't. Well, they say they love me, but they keep doing this. They say they love me, but they keep doing this. Because they don't. I'm throwing you off. It's kind of like asking somebody for directions that don't know where to go. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to so-and-so street? Oh, you go here, and here it is, and it took you somewhere, and the street was right there. They sent you somewhere that you ain't had to go. I've seen women purposely lie about their fathers of their child. Of course. That's what a Maury show came in, about women being just as conniving as men. That's why I keep telling y'all, it is an interview process. I don't think nobody wants to interview people because I think everybody's been hurt. But like, you know what? I'm over it. But if you're seeking a relationship, trust me, there are men out here that are looking for you. Just like there are women out here, that's looking. But the thing about it is you have to do the interviewing process. And nobody really wants that because you've been hurt so badly. It's like, oh my God. In revenge on makes, yeah. I see women, yeah. Third thing, that's true. No, wouldn't date a Gemini. I prefer to be happy with a decent transparent and streaking. I'm sick of pretty judgment, superficial gay scene. That's another thing. The gay scene is like, but I would just say the gay scene. But if y'all realize, it's not, if due to the fact that I've been doing a lot of research on different people, like straight people, gay people, two-spirit people, gay women, and I've been watching and listening. I've been an observer, and all of us are going through the same thing. They say gay women are the best because they last, but gay women be like, nah, she cheated on me. She played me out. She's still having sex with men. She doing this, she doing that. So I'm thinking like, well, y'all supposed to be better. Y'all got the same problems as us. So it hasn't stopped. We're thinking that it's personal, and it's not. You got cis women who's been dogged by men, and men like, I'm tired of being therapy for women. I'm paying for something this dude done did, and then here it is. She making me pay for it. Then he go like, you know what? Do what you want. Then you got women that's still in love with the man. She's moved on, but she's still in love with dude that she left, but she trying to move on with this guy. But anytime old dude want her, she with him. So she ain't really with dude. So these mind games, and I don't think you should be able to be with anyone until you've healed from past pain. We just move on. Well, fine, if you don't want me, I'll find somebody else. No, you shouldn't find nobody else. You need to wait. Yeah, you need to wait. You got to go through the healing process. Breaking up with somebody, you have to heal. We don't do the healing process. We just go move on. And everything you're moving on with is taking that person with you. And it is a process. Look at Ellen and Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah. But I don't like the way they do Ellen. I don't like the way they do Ellen. This world, this world really dog Ellen out, and it makes me mad because she tried to do everything right and do all this stuff, and they dog her. I don't like it. Maybe I drew for the underdog. She just, I mean, it's just how many times can y'all keep beating on somebody? That's why, even though Wendy Williams, I'm not a fan, but I respect her I respect her armor she uses. Cause she know this world is mean. But I don't respect a lot of things she say, you know. But I understand hurt people hurt people. I just don't like what she does. And I definitely like what she did to Whitney Houston. And she's up there crying in that chair when you made her life living a living hell. Now I don't. She's like, well, I was trying to break her. Who are you to try to break somebody you don't even know? And that's another thing that I have a problem with these people who blog about other people situations that are bad, and these people commit suicide. And you like, what someone said? Do you not think that maybe you contribute to this person's suicide? Just because they're a celebrity, don't mean they're not going through pain. But you made your whole business around destroying them. But then when the chickens have come to roast, now all of a sudden you like, well, no, we don't feel sorry for you. Look at all the damage you've done. Look at your history pattern. You have destroyed people, and you want to be rewarded. No, don't go like that. You're going to get your just due, whether your health, whether your relationship, whether your family, with your husband. Cis lesbians have the most judgment of trans friends and bisexual friends. It's so strange to me. Can someone explain the craziness? But it's not. It's not just cis lesbians. It's gay men too. Gay men do the same thing. Oh, so if I want to be with you, all you do is put on a wig. That's what they'll say about us. That's what gay men say. So it's not just them. It's we're the LGBT are some of the hatefulest people you ever want to meet. We're very hateful, but we want to be respected, and we hate on other ones like us. We'll see one of us come through that door. Oh no, we don't want you. We only need two girls like us in the club. We don't need more than two. You know, we're hateful people, but we want to be accepted. A lot of pretty celebrities too. They don't have pictures perfect relationship. A lot of them don't. Tony Braxton, yeah, being a celebrity don't take you out the loop. It just make you more of a target. Jill Scott, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Yeah, it's just taking. Mary J just got dogged out. He dogged her. I mean, what this man got her paying child support on kids that ain't even hers. That's how evil this world is. It is no way she should be paying child support on kids that's not even hers. Her staff are not Wendy friends. Yeah, I don't like the way she does things, but I respect it because I see how mean the world is. And when you've been attacked, but she's always attacked people, so I don't know. I think the reason why she attacks Goodbye is call her a man. And I think when she gets like that, she's like, well, you know what, since y'all don't call me man, it's on. Because she's hurt, just coming from a hurt place. You hurt people, they hurt you back. Some people hurt you back, some people attack back. I love her, but Ellen has done some crazy stuff. I met her before. I always thought she was funny and genuine like her, but shady is shady. Yeah, but the thing about it is, love, when you on a certain platform, everybody coming at you is not your friend. It's the same thing we're going through. We just don't got the money in the platform. They just get a magnitude times 10 or 100. Davis, most of them are misses gender heterosexual folks, which is even stranger. Yeah, everybody has a struggle. The British girl Caroline Flack, who presents Love Island, was bullied to commit suicide. That's the thing. That's the thing. People go through a lot. Williams never bring or use old lumber when you're building a new house. That's true, Queens. Kim married that man and he went crazy. Kim married the man. Which one? She married a few. Beyonce get cheated on. I don't really believe she got cheated on, Alexis. I believe they did that because they feel like this. Everybody thinks that they're so perfect, and it makes a good song. I believe that was political. I don't believe Jay-Z loved her too much. I never believed he cheated on her. I believe when Salon fought Jay-Z in the elevator, he said something about her music or something that triggered. And I could be wrong. No one really know. It could be anything. The Daily Heat mail online is better. Writers have caused much hurt. That's true, Peter. People hurt people a lot. Winnie had liberty to be evil on the radio, but when she went on TV, she had to clean up her act. And on her show after the way she talked about people on the radio. Yes, true, Elizabeth. She's still that girl. She's still that girl. And that's sad. I was professional NBA for 3 years. I've seen it all. Yeah. What's the MU? What's the MUA? Forgive me, y'all. I'm blind. Nobody's life isn't a total mess. You just gotta dig. That's true. Nobody's life is well, it depends. It depends on situations and circumstances. Some people's life is a total mess. Some people's life really is a total mess. It depends on circumstances and situations and locations. The makeup artist. Oh yeah. I never forget her makeup artist died. And she used to call him Wig and he died. She talked about him for like a couple of minutes and that was it. I'm like, maybe she cried behind the scenes. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, is it really crying or is it fake crying? I don't know. I respect her as a person, but I don't respect her as a person. I respect her as in her grind, but I just don't respect the things or some things she did. And I think it's a lot. Yeah. When she knew he was Donald Trump, life is just splendid. The best. Exactly. No, it's something he's catching it. His life ain't that great. Now once he get out of White House, we're gonna see how he's treated. And that's the thing. Well, the thing about it is people can say the same thing about us, that we're not real. But it goes back to what I said before. It's past pain. Just imagine how many times y'all been hurt and people done lied to you and played you. When you get to the capacity of millions of people, y'all have no idea all the stuff they go through. It is a lot of stuff you're going to go through. That's a lot. And you have people deceive you. You believe people on TV are clones. Okay. They're not real anyway. Okay. I can't agree with you, but that's your opinion and I respect it. No one agrees with everything Wendy says. Of course. That's a puppet. He's supposed to. That's his job. He knows he's heard stories. I've heard stories. Just like she's told somebody, the anchor girl who said, she said Lakers, and she's like, you need to go to human resources. I'm like, you're gonna fire a girl because she didn't say the word right. And here it is, you talk about Nicole Scherzinger and all this. You call you disrespect people's name all the time, but then you want to fire somebody else for doing what you do. Like, I don't like that. I hate hypocrite behavior. Somebody else could do it, but if you do it, it's like it's a joke. When somebody do, well, she's on the platform, but so are you. That pisses me off. And then you sit back and make fun of them to them. Now, come on now. I had a friend who lived in LA, believed in conspiracy theory and swore several celebrities get replaced by clones and aliens. Said Michael Jackson replaced. You know what? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Excuse me. I can't. I don't believe in people being replaced by clones. I believe in people being hurt so bad that they become less present when it comes to people. I believe people become less present. I believe people become less present. Because I don't think I believe when it comes to people, look it up, they can definitely do it. I believe they could do anything, but I also believe that people become less present. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not a clone. I'm not a clone. But when I first started doing these videos, I don't act the way I used to act. I don't act the same way I used to act. When I first started these videos, I'm nothing like I used to be. I'm less present. I'm less present. And the thing about it is because it's so much beat down. There's so much. And I know because I ain't got no money. He's like, you too broke to have a clone. No, but if I was Wendy, I mean, I would tell the truth. I would have known to Wendy doing the show on. So I wouldn't care. Yeah, but see, that's different because it's money. You don't know the money he's getting though. I mean, when you don't have to eat frozen hamburgers from the store and you can get gourmet sent to your house, I mean, it's a little different than saying I'll play along just to get along. Everybody does it, everybody job. Every job everybody go to, we play along just to get along. We don't agree with a lot of things, but it cuts the check. We could come there with our opinion and stuff like that, but we gotta eat. But how do they get the clone age to match? Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, the clones. I've heard about clones. I'm definitely not disagreeing with it because a friend of mine is very much into what y'all talking about. So I've heard about it, and I also heard about a chip that they can control you and stuff. So I've heard about that too. It's saying it's impossible. I will not say that because I don't know. I don't know. It's so much about this world I don't know. There's a lot of things about this world I don't want to know, but I definitely believe there's a lot going on. I believe your spirit can be taken over and controlled if you put yourself in certain things. That's true. I agree with you, White. Hardly anyone is the same person they were 10 years ago. Amen, Elizabeth. Amen. I agree with you. Yeah, I believe it. I definitely believe it. I definitely believe it's some. I believe it's a lot more going on behind the scenes. But I have trust issues, so y'all know I'm going to agree with that. So it's not going to be hard to convince me because I have trust issues. So you know I believe. Melanie Trump has changed through time. No, okay. I really don't watch her, so I wouldn't know. I do know she don't like him to touch it. She ain't changed that part. Radio frequency. Okay. Identification. I don't know. You may be right. I tell you one thing, you're making me aware, and all your information will be stored. Maybe Wendy needed a new chip on the 23rd. No, she was hard, but you understand, she said she suffered from drugs. I mean, she said it. It's not like she hid it. She's a drug user. So when you do a certain amount of drugs, your brain gets fried. I've seen YouTubers get money and fame and completely switched up. That's true, right? But you don't have to worry about that with me because they ain't giving me no money. And they sure ain't giving me no fame. Because I watch girls come after me, honey. They got way more subscribers than me. I watch girls who got music on their page that's other people's music, and they got way more subscribers than me. I watch a whole bunch of things they do. They get way more. I do those things. Nope, you're not allowed. I see a lot. I see a whole lot. I watch them do things I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed to do a lot of things. I'm not allowed. It's so many things y'all don't know I'm being restricted behind. I keep telling y'all behind the scenes I'm going through a lot. Y'all go to other people's videos. They got the whole video. They got people dancing. They got the whole video side by side. I'm not allowed to do that. They got videos of people. Also, I take pictures. I got pictures with my coat on. I'm showing like if I got a leather coat on and I'm like this, my cleavage, they take my pictures and they will take them off. They say, well, your pictures are too provocative. My pictures are too provocative. I'm not showing boobies. I'm not showing nothing. I'm not showing nipples. But here it is. You got girls' pictures up here. They showing everything. Booties, tits, and all this other. Well, you can't do it. They can, but not you. A lot of YouTubers are clones. I believe a lot of the comments are. That's what you'll always be replaced by a younger crowd. Yeah. But see, I understand. I understand the younger people gonna go to younger people. I get that because due to the fact that I'm older, I'm more like a parent, and that's the last thing you want to be around as another parent, unless you are a reincarnated baby. If you reincarnated, you're gonna come on here, only because you can relate, because your spirit is old, your spirit is not young, so it's more like a teaching thing to you. Why do people of gender? Why people of gender or race? Because you're a small tuner by people of gender, right? They have a whole video on breast. Exactly, Elizabeth. I've seen videos of pegging. I've seen videos of women in the shower showing this and showing this. And I'm like, I've seen it. I've seen it. And I'm like, I'm not showing none of this stuff, but I'm looking at this and but you can't. I'm like, okay, I'm the Cinderella of YouTube. I'm the Cinderella. I watch people do the same thing I do and I'm punished for it. They do the same thing I do. I've been attacked so many times, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. And what am I doing so bad? Just, I can see if I'm on here and I'm attacking y'all, going after y'all. I'm just being mean, saying you should this. Now I see why you like, you know what, but here it is. I'm doing the opposite. And it's like, well, we don't like what you're doing. Okay. That's life, sadly. I mean, why do they restrict your channel? Because my channel is age restricted. That means children shouldn't be on my page because my content is too political, I guess. Oh my God, all these gorgeous fitness trainers, male and female. Yeah, there are how a lot of these so-called tubers. Because you know what the thing is? My target is Black women, Black men. Now, it's not universal because I've done stories on people not of color. I've done stories for all races, so it's not like I just do Black people, I do Spanish people, I do everybody. But the problem is that my channel caters to Black two-spirit women the most. And due to the fact you are honest and Thank you, Peter. My channel caters to Black trans women. I say two spirits, y'all say trans. I hate that word transgender. You already know how I feel about it. I hate it. I hate that word. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But anyway, we are a third gender, two spirits, transgender, transformers, all that stuff. That's all of me. It's like a joke to me. You got to be careful of the labels they put you under because they have you calling yourself that. No, I don't go with that. In real life, I definitely don't use it at all. But anyway, YouTube has been putting a lot of people through. A lot of these people have been getting censored and changes. Yeah, it's so many stories I want to share with y'all. I would have set it up. I'd have been like y'all sitting at a movie, but I can't. I can't do nothing. Just about the only people videos they leave alone have magenta. Says makeup artists. Yeah, makeup artists is definitely because their makeup doesn't really fit anybody. The reason why they let the makeup artists get away with it because it's a masculine guy who's dressing like a girl, and they love that. They love to see a man dressing like a woman. That's not trying to be a woman. They love that. Davis, your two spirits. They afraid of us. Being a two spirit is the final. Yeah, the thing about it is they don't know how to deal with us. I learned that in my job when I was at. They don't know how to deal with us. They don't know how to deal with us. It's like, how do I dress you? What? Dress me the same way you didn't know. I love how you never gave up all the time. It seems like you were getting. I got tired of white. I get tired a lot. But what I had to start doing was, after the slight stroke, I had to, hey Sassy, after the slight stroke, I had to reintroduce myself to say, look what you're doing to yourself. You're killing yourself. And you have to stop doing this. No, your content is too much common sense. That's true, Williams John. They don't like. But see, the thing about it is that I'm trying to keep people alive. And the thing about it, whether y'all realize it or not, a lot of people come to this channel to find out who's been killed. They want to find out who's murdered, who's killed, what's happening to. A lot of these places have found out, these companies and stuff has found out what they need to find out is from us, from this channel. And of course, y'all, because y'all help share the video and y'all help bring these criminals to justice. I really believe y'all are the reason why these guys get caught. And the reason why I said it is because everyone else just put RIP, RIP. And sometimes they get put on websites. Everybody really don't look at websites. But if you could press a button and watch a show, they'll sit there and watch it. So, oh, this is what happened. And you just read it. Because sometimes people don't want to sit up there and read the whole. They don't want to read the whole website. They're like, oh, I got to read all this stuff. You just got a button I can press that I could just like read it to me. You know, and I may get the names messed up, which I know I get reprimanded for getting names wrong sometimes. And I'm like, yo, listen. This is not a news channel. This is not, I'm doing something because I see that there's a problem here. You know, and then it's like, well, you should do this. I'm like, yo, you could do this. Like, the door's open. I'm a white two-spirit woman, and you inspire me so much. My transition, I also love your spirituality and learn so much from it. Thank you, Jolie, Peter. MUA, Black Swan is good. Yeah. Definitely keep it in. Thanks. It's heartbreaking. Thank you. I'm adventures. Listening. We need all the weird. Exactly, Peter. This channel should be called Raven at the Thunder. No, because it's different. Hey, Maverick, how are you? A lot of times it's not on mainstream. It's not going to be on mainstream, right? Because of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about saving lives. And that's the thing about it. I'm too political, which is crazy to me. Elizabeth, it's been getting better in terms of catching the killers of these. Yes. Think back in the 90s. Yeah, they would get away with it. And the thing about it is, as long as we have conversation, we can let people know, I just there was more straight people opening their eyes with me. Your stories are the reason I overcame any. So that's the thing about it. Yeah, a lot of straight men come on here. A lot of straight men try to find out. Now to get them to stand in their truth is another thing. But they on here. Technology has become a long way too. Yes, it has. It's hard to get away with murders. And yeah, but think about it, Elizabeth, you could get away with murders as long as no one is talking about it. But if you make a lot of noise, which y'all have helped make a lot of noise, they don't get away with it. Because somewhere along the line, somebody gonna click on it and see something. So that they get we y'all and then me, I call y'all my soldiers, have created such noises. And also T-Time Network, they create a lot of noise. But the thing about it is, and even Planet Janet, Transgender Planet, or something like that. They create a lot of noise and stuff. So as long as we create a noise and we're making it a lot of noise, it's gonna be almost impossible. Because people are gonna share stuff and people are gonna look. People are gonna look. Now what I don't approve is they hide in the criminals' faces. Like you're hiding their faces. I don't like that. Because how are you gonna help the next girl if you're hiding the killer's face? You showed us what happened to her. Show us him. Help us. Help keep us alive. Give us a warning sign. Give us the help warning. The same way y'all did when it came down to the Craigslist killer. Y'all did all this stuff to try to help us. Help us. That's all. Show us his face so we know what to look out for. We know to see him. Dark Obsession says simulation. Oh, this going fast. With the spirits and think you're old and realize they aren't. Yeah. And they say prostitution murder. They don't say secretary murder. Yeah. They say a lot of mean things, Peter. Sometimes I have to read this stuff. I have to really read it slow because somewhere along the line she's being misgendered or somebody's saying something. What's that word? Let's study the word straight for 1 second straight. You can look forward down. Yeah. Well, you know, people are going to do what they want, Davis. That's the world, right? I literally never see reports of these murders when I see it. Yeah, they don't talk about it. A girl just sent me a picture of a girl. She said, Raven, this girl got murdered. Did you do this story? I was like, yeah, I did already. I've been did it. But a lot of people find out that these girls been murdered through videos. They come on YouTube. Now they don't give me my credit, but they come on YouTube and they find that I've done these murders. And a lot of companies have found out that I've done these murders. And they go to the page and they try to find out resources on what to do. A lot of companies don't know what to do when it comes down to these murders and also don't know how to deal with it mentally. Like they don't know, because when I was at the company working here, they was like, I don't know what to do. They was like, we don't know what to do with you. And I'm like, okay. There's like, we don't know what to do with you. We don't know how to deal with this. We don't know how to handle this whole thing when it comes down to you. That's when I was working. You just continue to work. Monica Roberts, Smith. Yeah, Monica Roberts ended up dying. And I still question her death, though. I still question that death, though. I do. But they said she was found, child. I stopped doing it because it said one thing that, Let me see. Girl, you are top of the most of these murders before. Exactly, Maverick. That's the thing about it. Because girls, people know I do murders, and girls will hit me up. Now, sometimes it do go awry. Sometimes girls find a girl's been murdered. They're like, baby, I want you to help me find my friend. Sometimes it goes good, and then sometimes it goes very bad. So, and sometimes people who contact me is actually people who murdered them, but I don't know. But I'm just saying. They're like, oh, she didn't kill. She just died. Okay. But it made me stop doing it. Capacity makes you sick. Like when my friend Destiny Lauren was murdered, they put up the Tears Black Prostitute. Wow. Destiny who? Destiny Lauren. Who's this? I know Destiny. Do you got an article? I'm gonna see if I find her. Let me see if I can find her. She was strangled in her home. A man has been jailed for a minimum of 21 years after being found guilty for the second time for murdering of a woman in her home in North London. Leon Fry, 23 years old, originally jailed last year for strangling the transgender. Whoa. But the conviction was squashed by the court and reached out once again where it was originally. They even put her government. Ms. Lawrence, who was born, died in the hospital. She was pretty. Wow, I see. It's horrible. Didn't know you had a slight stroke to get. Yeah, I had one. I told I told y'all I got medicine and stuff. I told you that I've had 6 doctors. I guess they all cover me, but we told Raven about to die. So I got 6 doctors to tell me that I could die at any time and whatever. Didn't know you had a slight stroke to get yourself. Like to hit it. You're right, William Sean. I'm trying. It really only been since 2010. One day has been a good community, at least trans women of color, the most connected stuff and travels word mouth. Yeah, that's true, Elizabeth. We get to figure out how to get you from some coins work. Thank you, Maverick. She was murdered in 2010. Still horrible. I seen that. I know he knew. That's who killing us. We talked about this last live that the men just sleeping with us is killing us. And the first thing he'll say is, "Oh, I didn't know what she was." Oh yeah, she was afraid of him. We were out to dinner on Saturday before, and he called, and she felt sick. Blood. I take aspirin for that. Good night, y'all. I gotta go to work. Good night, Venus. Have a good night. Be safe, sis. Miss Rose, stop. You're going. Stop saying you're going to say. I'm just saying, Maverick. I've had 6 doctors to tell me I'm in a lot of trouble. I've had 6 doctors to tell me I'm in a lot of trouble. So it is what it is. I mean, death isn't bad. It's living that's the problem. But it's that coming. I don't want to come back though. I definitely want to come back. But anyway. They sent me this thing today about this job. My cholesterol is 25. I don't even know what that means, Peter. I'm not going to front like I know what that means. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but the thing about it is with me is it's difficult. When thank you, David. Y'all think about me for like about a few minutes and then I'm looking if y'all I'm looking if this world think about me for the whole day. Well, a natural death is better than being murdered by trade, but don't want no one to stroke out. That's the thing, Elizabeth, it's because this is the thing when I was telling you, I don't know if I told you before. When did you start almost? I started almost like a while back, years ago. I think about you. Thank you, Peter. No, this is the thing. When I was doing the depths and stuff, this is the thing. I'm doing depths. I'm taking hormone pills, and I got society. I'm being beat down 3 ways. Then I made a man. So now I'm being beat down 4 ways. Now, me trying to get the word out to keep the girls alive, me going to society getting attacked, me sitting up here dealing with men that's basically mentally paying me, beating me up mentally, and not being aware, and handling it, getting attacked behind the scenes. And I was like, I'm dealing with it, and find out I wasn't dealing with it. I was like, oh, it's no big deal. And my body said it was a big deal. So just like what Ms. Fern was saying, your body is telling you it is a big deal. You can lie to anybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. You know, and the thing about it is my body was saying it is not okay. It is not exactly. Now, if I would have stayed the way I was when I first started this video, when I first started YouTube, and I was cussing everybody out and telling them this and that, I probably would have never got sick. I probably would have never got sick if I would have stayed just cussing people out. I mean, I had my moments when but I kind of censor myself a lot because I got young kids following me. And when they're becoming really young, you be like, ugh. Because my respect for young children, I don't want to be disrespectful for them because they're very influential. And they also like to repeat bad words. So if you don't throw that energy out there on them, you could kind of like steer them in another direction. Then kind of make them curse. Even they're going to do what they want to do anyway. But at the end of the day, you could kind of change the conversation a little bit. Then everything come out your mouth is a curse word. Because people they're like sponges. They're going to pick it up and use it. I do too sometimes, Alexa, when I'm pissed off. When I'm mad, it's on. When I'm mad, it's a whole other thing. I have to stop listening to the details. I find too much to take some of my respect to use. Thank you, Peter. The thing about it is difficult, but one thing I can honestly say about being a two-spirit woman, if you wasn't strong before, baby, you are going to get stronger and strong. You're going to be so strong that you didn't even know you had strength. And on days you laid in that bed, you like, I finally understood the word, whatever don't kill you is going to make you stronger. I am so strong. I'm walking down the street with platinum blonde hair. I would have never wore platinum blonde hair. But my beatdown has been so overwhelming that I said, enough. And this is called life lessons. I'm going to make you see you. And I'm going to make you cut the world out and choose you. And it is a selfish but important role we all have to play. And when I say that, I'm not talking about being malice or picking on people or starting stuff. And it's talk about being humble, and walking away from people instead of getting the last word. And I'm not perfect. There's some days where, but most times I'm successful. I just walk away. The men see me on the street. They try to create conversation. I say nothing. Most times they don't say nothing to me now because they know I can say nothing back. I've literally been bawling my eyes out. Some of my cases, you are way stronger than I could have. Thank you, Peter, but I'm not in here. Raven falls down just like everybody else. And a lot of times, I'm going to be honest, it bothers me because I did the same things these girls did. But let me tell you something. I had a friend who was a gay guy, and he was murdered and left in a hotel stabbed up. Now, we were supposed to be going to work on some music. I had just went to see him in New York, and I was like, come on, we're going to work on some music. And we used to get in arguments because every morning around 5 o'clock, he would ring my phone, and I would tell him, stop calling my phone. Like, I got to go to work, and you waking me up, and I'm like, I'm going to go back to sleep. And every morning, he would ring my phone, and I would get mad. Like, why you keep calling my phone? Why you keep calling my phone? I told you before I go to work, I go to work. And then somebody killed him. I went to New York to see him. I said, well, here's the paperwork for the school we're supposed to go through. He's like, take the paperwork home with you, and I made you a coat. Okay, fine. Took the paperwork home, made me a coat. Called him, see what he was doing. His brother answered the phone. I said, where's he at? He said, my brother's dead. I said, what happened to your brother? He was like, he was stabbed to death inside of the bathtub. Excuse me. He met somebody, I don't know if it was online or going home, and they took him in the house and they stabbed him up and killed him. So another guy, this will let you know it's not just a two-spirit woman thing. Another guy, what's that club called in New York? It was a big club. All the gay people used to go there and perform and stuff. What was this club called? It's a club in New York. And it's a big gay club. All the young kids just go to. Oh my God, I forget the name. What's the name in New York City, y'all? Y'all know the name? And no, not the Limelight. It's a club it's a club over there close to 42nd Street. What is it called? It's a I don't want to Google it. Y'all can make me Google it. Studio 54. No, not the tunnel. It's called no, not the Eagle. It's on 42nd Street, close to Port Authority. Not the Moss. The Moss is down in the Village. South, No, is it called Escalitas? I'm not sure. Is it Escalitas? What it's called? I'm not sure. No. Let me see. I'll just look it up real quick. Okay. Escalitas. Oh, they had a oh, I didn't know this. This is in 2017. An arrest has been made. Mm. Okay. Okay, it's called escalators. Yes, yeah. Ben, Big Ben. Now, I remind you, me and Ben, I interviewed with him a bunch of times. He always wanted to hire me. I think I did this story. I did this story, but I don't know if I did the follow up. I'm going to read it to y'all real quick. It says arrest has been made. Homicide, New York City nightclub owner Daquan King, a masseuse, was charged with the killing of Ben in his apartment. He put him masseuse. Yeah. New York authorities earlier this month made an arrest, murder of 54 Ben, owner of Poplar Gate Club Escalators. CBS News reported that Daquan King, 23 years old, masseuse firm, was arrested and charged with the second-degree murder on Friday. He was found dead at Upper West Side apartment, and his roommate was with no reported signs of forced entry or robbery. Following autopsy, Ben's death was officially ruled a homicide. The roommate said that he had seen King and Ben together multiple times before the murder, and King used to give a massage to Ben. Police said that the murder has been taken as a Okay. He used to get massages. The publication citing the police sources also reported that King confessed to the murder, told detectives it was an act of self-defense. However, unnamed law enforcement sources told their Post it was a sex act that went wrong. So they said it was a sex act that went wrong. So it was no forced entry. So he knew the killer. Sound familiar? 23 years old, he confessed to killing him. He said it was sex act. Oh, stupid. That's the thing about it. I keep telling y'all, and I'm going to say it again till y'all hear me. Your killer already in your circle. Your killer is in your circle. You just got to figure out which one's not funny. Your killer's in your circle. That's why you got to keep your circle small and keep people out your house. But your killer is in your circle. Usually we're murdered by people who know us. And that's the thing about it. And 20 years old, a sex act that went wrong. Now, what could go wrong with Ben? I knew Ben. He was supposed to hire me for working at Escalade, which he never did. And the last time I just seen him. And then all of a sudden now he's dead. He got murdered. And that's the thing. We be thinking that somebody killing us that don't know us. Yeah, but the thing is, like, we be thinking, see, this is the thing with us. We think when we get killed, it's somebody we don't know. And it's always somebody we knew. It's always somebody we knew. We thinking it's straight people. We thinking this. We thinking that. and killed him. Sure did. He was supposed to give me, but he couldn't remember who I was. I went to him 5 times or 4 times. But every time I went to him, he's like, who are you? I'm like, I done came to you like a bunch of times. Paris took me there. You ever heard this two-spirit woman named Paris? She's Spanish. She kept taking me to him. She's like, Raven, I want you to come out. I was like, girl. She used to be an escalators too. Yeah. I haven't seen her in a long time either. I think she went the Dread or something they call it. Haven't seen her in a long time either. I hope she okay. But she used to do well for herself. Yeah. That's the thing about it. Anyway, y'all. Okay, y'all. We've been on here for 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'm gonna lay down, tired. But you can't trust people though. That's the thing. You're supposed to be my friend. And that's the thing about it. Like I'm thinking my killer gonna come from outside and he laying next to me in the bed. How on earth could he forget me? He kept saying he don't remember me, but he was gonna hire me. Actually moved up the street, still didn't hire me. I hate to say this, but they said he catered more to the Puerto Ricans. He catered more to the Puerto Ricans than he did the black people. And I see he had arguments and stuff, but I don't know if that's true either. You know, people talk anyway, so whether it's good or bad, he didn't deserve to be stabbed with that. The guy said it was self-defense. How could it be self-defense if you killed them? And what happens to getting pissed off with somebody and leaving? You went there to kill them. Let's call it thing if it's accurate. If the reports is accurate, he said he confessed to it. But did he confess to it or did y'all beat him into confession? It's 2 different kind of confessions. Did he confess to killing him or did y'all took him in the back room and beat him so bad that he got to fit the only way he could stop? Just remember we are ones that are going to save ourselves, not the government, not the church. That's so true, Princess. You're so right. That's so true, though. It's so true. Y'all know what I got a taste for? It's some wine. I want some wine. I'm sick of beer. I want some wine. I'm not even sleepy. I'm really not. But I'm getting cold. I'll be right back, y'all. I go to the bathroom. Oh, oof, I had to put a shirt on. It's got cold in here. Look at all this hot. Look at this shirt. Like, who makes shirts like this? I got all these clothes. You know what's funny? When you don't wear makeup, and then when you finally start wearing it, you look, oh, how on earth could you forget? Stay strong. Yeah, I do, honey. Gotta give me some soda. Good night, Peter. It's 10:10. You 10:10? Is that 10 in the morning? I bought some bacon. Oh my God. Oh, that's probably why I'm having them nosebleeds. Oh, oh, that bacon is good. Oh God. I got this married man that want to leave his wife for me. It's just crazy. I made some oyster soup. Oh my God, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's something else. When I tell you, I had some bacon and I fixed some bacon with some French fries. Just everything that's going, I'm not supposed to have. I had some bacon and some French. Oh my God, that bacon was so good. I was like, but I did notice my nose started bleeding. I couldn't figure. It's funny when I told y'all. Now I know my nose is bleeding. Excuse me, because I'm not supposed to have it. Damn it, man. When I tell you good, I fried that bacon up. Oh, I love bacon. I love some bacon and some toast. I love me some bacon. I love it. What do you do when your friends friends don't like you? My YouTube page is private. My YouTube page is private, y'all. Is your YouTube page private? Now I don't get you. No, my YouTube page ain't private. No, it's not private. Y'all don't get notifications? Y'all seen I got notifications. Do you eat a lot of them? Oh, no win, but I'm gonna tell you something. Raven, Raven loves the pig. I'm greedy. I love the pig. I love ribs. I love bacon. I love to eat. When I'm stressed out, I'm eating. Oh my God. I love the pig. I bought 2 packs of bacon. Have you ever walked away from somebody you was in love with? I think men wear more makeup than me. I don't even wear makeup. I could beautify myself up real good, but I'm gonna change that though. I'm gonna change my way of thinking. The only thing I think when it comes to me, men want me to be a sex symbol, and I'm not. They want me to be a sex symbol. They want me to walk around with dresses on and heels, looking like sluts or us, and I'm not. Why do my shoulders look like it's gotten longer? Like it just. Oh, look at this. Oh God. You right. When I tell you, I was sitting in the house with my super today, and he was just so out of it. I was like, "You supposed to be fixing this and this and that." I was like, "He's an older man." I felt kind of bad for him. I was like, "Here, you want a beer?" He said, "Thank you." He said at my kitchen table, and he just sat there. I feel so bad for him because they don't treat him right. I wish to God I could come into a lot of money. I want to move so bad. You have no idea. I've been to court like 100 times trying to throw me on the streets. They be trying to throw me out, y'all. It's like you gotta go. I think I think I'm one of the persons who's had the most evictions. I think I got like a oof. I gotta be like in a 20 something evictions. Evicted. So it's like you don't pay your rent, you gotta go to court. I'm like, damn. That's how they do you. Some places be like, you didn't pay your rent, let's work with you. They're like, and remind you I has to work for them. Throw me on the street. Don't care nothing about me. That's why I tell y'all, the hell what anybody gotta say. Live your life. These people don't give a damn about you. I'm not working for UPS. I'm not working for Amazon. I'm not lifting nothing. I ain't helping you with your business. I'm not using my body to help you. The hell with that. Give me a job. I sit in the window just point to people. Mm-mm. I love them too, but it don't love me. Me neither, Williams. I told myself I'm gonna go back to drinking some wine. I want some wine so bad. Get some wine and become a wino. But I noticed that a lot of people drink wine. How is your credit? My credit is shot to hell. I'm one of the ones who's sure about the credit. Is oh, I know you ain't about to get up here. That's what they say. It's just like this, and I walk up. Where you going? Don't start with us, the Ray baby. I said, but I want a car. Security. So I tried to get a hoopty, like a cheap car. This guy told me he'll sell it to me for $1,200. I was like, oh, if I could get $1,200, I could get a car. He actually was selling a car for $4,000. I was like, if I get $4,000, I could get a car. But I never did a GoFundMe because I nobody gonna give me no money. But nobody gonna give me no money. I want a car so bad, but I don't know. I went to play the picket. It said, "You are not a winner." I said, so mean. But I don't know. I don't know. I had this man who said he was 60, 65 years old. I said, okay. So he's never been with someone like me before, but he's willing to do it. Okay. I check his profile again. Now he's 42. I said, well, damn, you sure got young quick. You done went from 65 to 42. Okay. He's like, I'm a boxer. I said, okay. This one guy want to come see me today. And I don't know. It's weird. It's so funny. I was seeing this guy and I Googled him and he was in the Google search for mugshot. Excuse me. I Googled him and he had his mugshot and I was like, whoa, what's going on? That research is crazy. So I Googled him. I said, what did you do to have a mugshot? He was telling me. I was like, okay. I met a guy, fine, built, gorgeous. Y'all ever heard this thing called femtops? It's called femtops. Please teach me how did that work. A femtop. What is a femtop? But I saw this guy, he's gorgeous. He said he's a femtop. How does that work? Please somebody explain it to me. How does a femtop work? How high is rent? It depends on the area we in. Like you got some places 4,000, 3,000, 1,200. Some of them is if you get a bill up, you get one for $30. But you know that's subsidy, so you know the line is like around the world for that. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Okay, regular rent. Girl, it's so early to start live streaming. I already been on here, MG. You just getting to the party. I just been here since we've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And here it is, you showed up and ain't bring no donuts. We want some donuts and some black coffee and some tea. You're supposed to bring coffee and tea, but you oh, it's a top that doesn't bottom, but X. Oh, hell no. You know what? It's oh, hell no. I'm at the, oh, hell. A fem, oh, no. I would say I would never, but I think sometimes we get people passes when they're cute. If they cute, you be like, okay, well, you cute. Y'all ever notice that you could be a hypocrite sometimes? Y'all ever notice that? We all have hypocritical behavior. Like a certain guy that you're not attracted to could do something that's really messed up. You're like, I don't appreciate the fact of that. But the guy who you're attracted to, the same thing, you're like, oh, it's all right. You give him the pass because you're attracted to him and you like him. But the other guy you're not attracted to, you don't allow them to do what the cute guy you're attracted to do. That's a hypocrite behavior. Do anybody ever do that? Or is it just me? What time is it? A top that act like a sissy. And then you read, I guess he read you and it's over. I can't. Okay, we're moving slow here. But I'm gonna tell you something. If a fem top is a top, you can make him into a bottom. If a man is a fem top, you can make it into a bottom. It's always one that'll get you. It's always one. It's always one that you can get him. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go, beautiful people. God bless you all. Have a blessed and safe Sunday. May the Lord work with you in your favor. Baby, gonna get in the bed and finish watching People in Love. Look at this one size too small shirt. Take this little ass shirt off. This little ass shirt on. Good night, y'all. Have a good day. I'm leaving. I should have kept the light like this. It's so funny. Sometimes I wish I had a boyfriend. Sometimes. Every time I meet a man, he's so damn short. It's like, oh my God. I'm a Twister Risky. I don't want to grow up. I'm looking for a girl like you to fuck me in the butt. Oh, mother's lip. I'm thinking about dating a female. I'm always thinking about that. I was going to ask this girl I know, because I know a lot of girls that are gay women. I was going to ask them to take me to the gay club so I can meet a female. But females be all over me. You know, when I go in the club, they be like, yo, what's up? But can I be committed? That's the question. Because if a man shows up, I might cheat. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Damn, it's only 5:20. Oh, God. They already online. Who is this? Good morning, Raven. I miss the days of not having a boyfriend. These men don't want nothing. Damn. Child, you filed for. Come on now. I hate Grinder. A Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Gemini. I hate Grinder. I do. I honestly do. It is a joke. It is the worst. Let me tell y'all something. So I was walking down the street and I seen a guy on Grinder. And I'm looking at him, he's sitting around a bunch of hood guys. Oh, mothers live. Can you sell the pictures? Yes. Yes. That's Raven on Grindr, y'all. You know your big sister's always in some shit. You know your sister's always on some shit. Yes, mothers live. I keep telling y'all, you gotta watch me. Your big sister be in some shit. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. That's why I be telling you, I do my best. I fall down more than most. I was into tag. Have you ever tried? I no, I haven't tried tag, but I'm on Tinder. Tinder say match kick me off. They say your pictures are inappropriate. I'm like, child, this is a picture. I'm not naked. I'm not naked, so why are you acting this way? They said, well, we find it to be unstable that your pictures are. I was like, but I'm covered up, so what? I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It's your thing. I can't say nothing. I'm not mad at you. I still wish I could get me a car. Here's my Cash App, sweetie. Who's that? So that there it is. Bang bang. Oh, thank you. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all know I can put your name up. Bang, bida bang. Y'all know I can put your name up. And like I said before, when I do these deaths, I'm going to get some of the names wrong. Stop beating me up, because I'm going to tell you, I get tired of being attacked. At least be like, it's not all y'all, because some of y'all be like my business be, yes, that's a Cash App too. That's the same thing. Some of y'all be like, my business be trying to keep us alive. And then there's the other ones. You didn't say her name right. That's not the way you say it. But I love y'all because y'all be knowing. I saw it. I see you. I see some of y'all be having my back. Y'all be like, my business be trying to keep us alive. Then you got the other ones where, you know, every sister got to have a, you know. But then you keeping her alive too, even though she don't appreciate it. But she get the accolades, right? But some of y'all be like, yo, Raven, you know, it's like, sure, I butcher names up. But the thing about it that gets me is like, they don't realize I'm not an anchor person. This is somebody who's trying to help. They forget about that part. That's like showing up to a cookout and you brought some food. It's like, we don't need that food. We only eat fried food. They don't need it. Like, people are very, very ungrateful. And then you go to their house. Well, what did you bring? I didn't bring nothing. Oh, what you talking about me? They Thank you, Bank. I appreciate that. I love the pink. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I love the color pink, right? So when I went downtown, this guy, like, he treats me really nice. I think he talked to the owner because she acted real funny too. She wouldn't let me in the store, but he talked to her. So I went there and everything. So he took me to get this wig, right? Because it's a long. This is 42 inches, right? So I went to go get it, right? So okay, fine. So after I go get the wig, and stuff, I'm like, okay, how much is this wig? Anyway, so I go get this wig. So anyway, all right. I get the wig. And there's a bunch of them now. You know I'm Raven cheap. Well, they call it frugal. Let's say what it is. Raven's broke. So anyway, I went to go get the wig and everything. So he gave it to me. So, and when I tell you, he had a bunch of wigs inside the store. Now my store over here told me they're being shut down because in Jersey, the pandemic is on the uprise. I mean, people are dying at a higher level than before. So more people are getting it, more people are dying. So everybody's walking around with a mask on. I swear, it feels like we are walking in another world. Hey, Bang Bang. And forgive me, y'all. Kasha. I'm blind. Well, not blind, but you know what I mean. So it's working. So I'm like, okay, fine. My Cash App is working. Silly. Who's this? I love how some of y'all are so. I think you sent something. I don't know what name you put it on. I don't know. But thank you. The thing is, you said it's not working, Bang? Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying. You know what I wish? I wish I could make a drink and get up in the morning, have a drink, on my hair and have a drink. 'Cause you know what I realized? When you drunk, you don't think about men. All you think about is getting drunk and falling asleep. Lord, you're excited. Let me, child. I did. It's right here, sweetie. I'm blind. I ain't gonna front. Raven wear glasses. Well, y'all know that. But I'm gonna tell you, when I did my nails, do y'all know y'all could get fungus from getting your nails done? Look at this. Can you click on that? Is it not acting? Child. Ooh. I think you have to copy it. Or you could pin the message. That's just pinned. Okay. I'm learning. What is this? I mean, I guess it stays there. Okay. Lord, I'm learning. This is okay. See, dang, you came here teaching me stuff. Because Lord knows I didn't know that. I be learning stuff. I still want some bacon. Okay. That's amazing. And it stays blue too. That's crazy. Okay. I see you. Do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? That's the question. Can y'all see that says Pay Me Raven? Can y'all see it? Is y'all here? Is y'all alive? I told my brother how to do the dance right. Oh, you can see it? Okay. Yeah. I got some fish, some bacon, some french fries. Everything I'm not supposed to have, I have it. How come weight is funny? Weight go everywhere but where it's supposed to go. Instead of weight going in my booty, it goes in my stomach and up here. And maybe my arm. Well, not my arm. My arm's still thin, but anyway. All right, beautiful people. Love you guys. I'm going to go lay down. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all have a blessed day. I just discovered Miss Sophie. She's funny then. Oh, Miss Sophie, yeah. She is funny. Good morning, Miss White. Good night, everybody. So say good morning, everyone. Exactly. Good morning. Y'all have a safe day. I'm going to go now. Thank you for coming and sharing your time with me. Thank you for sharing time with the poor people. Or should I say the poor person? I'm going to probably fry some bacon and fry some fish and french fries with nuggets. I ate all my macaroni salad, so I'm going to fry some fish, fry some bacon, and fry some french fries. All right, beautiful people. Y'all be safe. Love you. I wish I did. It sounds good, but no. I wish I did, though. Good night, people. Love you. Thumbs up.